Hey folks, Malforian here, and today we're continuing our adventures in Crusader Kings 3 in the Legends of the Dead DLC. As you can see by the map, we have the Sons of Scoda, the legend that we're spreading, but we have been joined by a few other. We've got the Hunnic heritage here, we've got the Great Deed of Kumania, we've got the most valiant of knights down here, and we've got Custodian of the Holy Site happening here as well. There's a few other very small ones as well, Heirs of David, there's one up here as well, the Great Deed for Cook. Probably not what you're thinking. And we've also got, I think the Heirs of Charlemagne is still hanging around. Yes, it is. But we are kind of overriding it with ours, because ours is much better than theirs. It does have the Heirs of Charlemagne, and it also has the Sons of Scoda here as well. So they are actually picking up 2 buffs from this, which is pretty cool, I suppose. But yeah, in today's episode, we're going to try save up the money that we require to upgrade our legend to a tier 3. We need, what, 38 gold. And then once we've done that, we're going to see how much it's going to cost us to keep maintaining. We might complete it, and yeah, I've seen the comments, we might try relocate back to our old homeland of Egypt, where Scotland was originally from, obviously. The Lord of the Hills. My court physician is transcribing the Sons of Scoda to vellum as I dictate it to him once more, but as I recount the very beginning of the tale, he ceases committing my words to the parchment. I couldn't help but notice something missing here, my king. Did King Malcolm III not meet with a mystical man in the barony of Dunkeld? I don't remember that. Ah yes, lest we forget, 0% chance of success. We're not going to do that very well. Our learning is not very good. Or nonsense, I forged it myself. We're at 11 gold short from upgrading our legend. Fingers crossed we don't die. Funnily enough, the notification's gone, even though we are actually closest now. But here we go, guys. We managed it. We managed to save up the gold. I've no idea how. We had like minus 200 gold at one point. We now have plus 448 gold. That means we can press this button. We can launch a legendary adventure decision. This will allow us to move our realm to somewhere else. As I said, we might go to Egypt, gain access to the demand local submission decision, allowing you to subjugate any nearby realm. So does that mean we can subjugate England? We'll see in a second. Gain access to a legendary statue, you gain 20 additional legitimacy, and then we also can commission an artifact, and we gain 300 legitimacy on top of that as well. So let's do it, let's upgrade it. It gets a nice little border here. It is crazily expensive. It is 9.48 gold a month. We cannot afford to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to complete it. Now this should give us the achievement, and this is what gives us these bonuses as well. So we will unlock these now once we complete it. And at that point, I think we will do an attempt to move our realm to Egypt, although we will potentially get this local submission decision where we might be able to subjugate England. We're going to find out. Let's press complete. And there we go, the end of a legend. Here is the end of the book of King Malcolm and his noble deeds. They were unmatched in the whole land, and here is the end of the Sons of Scoda. Malcolm's legend culminates in a marvellous adventure. His great deeds of arms were such that all kings had wonder thereof, and many nobles and commoners came to his encounter, for they had wished to see the legend in flesh, and here it is written in St. Johnston, 10th of August, 1112 AD. Let it be told. There we go. We are completing the Sons of Scoda. We do have these decisions now, so we can clear the legendary building. We can demand local submissions, so let's have a look. You will have 15 years of access to the demand fealty casus belli. You gained fealty demanded for 15 years. Wow, men-at-arms reduced in cost by 25%. So I'm going to do this. All will bow towards me. We'll just see what happens. Should we clear grounds for the legendary building? I am thinking of just doing the legendary adventure instead and just moving to Egypt. Does this cost us money? I don't think it does. Let's clear the space for this anyway. There we go. So we get an additional slot in St. Johnston, I'm guessing. New special building. Yeah, here we go. It's 900 gold, 1,000 prestige. This is plus 5 popular opinion, 20% more prestige, 5% more renown, plus 5 glory hound opinion, and plus 5% gold from the same glory hounds as well. Not too bad. I quite like this, it's pretty good. It's very expensive though, but it does get better and better as you upgrade it. And then we can do this launch a legendary adventure. This will definitely allow us to have some adventures, and we might do that. And then if we unpause, I think we'll get the achievement. Yes, we did. We actually got 2. We got Never Ending Story, complete your ancestors' legend after their death, because obviously it was about Malcolm. And then we also got the Pharaoh Isles achievement as well, so we can have a look at the achievements. Just so you know, I really did do it. Unlocked, here we go. So there it is, the Pharaoh Isles. Not too bad. I think this is a really fun achievement. Definitely give it a go, guys, if you haven't already. It's not too difficult. As you can see through this campaign, if you've been following along, it's not crazy difficult. I think if you ally with England at the beginning, and then do as we did, kind of expand into Ireland, and then kind of pick off other battles as you can, and then just kind of build up some money so that you can afford to actually sustain the legend for long enough. I mean, I think you can just complete it at tier 1, but like, where's the fun in that? You want it to be a tier 3, you want it to be a mythic one. So that's why we did that. I thought it was pretty fun as well, trying to get that completed. And then we did also pick up the other achievement as well, which was way easier, which is just complete an ancestor's legend after their death. That's kind of really easy to do, just obviously as our first character unlocked this legend, and we finished it. That's why we got that. But that's that finished. We're not going to have enough money to build the statue. What I do want to do, though, is have a look at this. Can we subjugate them? No. I'm guessing it's just smaller realms. Demand fealty. Okay, so yeah, we could just vassalize them through this. I mean, we're not going to do that because it's only going to work against Gwynedd here. We are going to have to go to war with England in a proper style war, which I kind of wanted to get all of this completed. But then we would have to go to war with France, and look how big France is. They're doing fantastic, actually. They're doing really, really well. What we might do, though, is do this. Why not? This is how we're going to finish the campaign. We're going to go on a legendary adventure. We do get this, minus 25% men-at-arms, 100% diplomatic range. So I think what we'll do to finish the campaign is I'm just going to attack Castile or somewhere. Oh, maybe here, actually. Can we attack you? Legendary adventure. Sure, let's go relocate to Morocco. Oh, there's no piety cost if it's not Catholic. That makes sense. Sure, let's go here, and then maybe we can do another one into Egypt. But why not relocate somewhere else? You know, we came here, we rebuilt the glory of the Egyptian pharaohs, and then it's time to spread that glory somewhere else. So we're going to go down here. Let's do it. Oh yeah, we do gain the extra troops as well, so you do get some bonus troops out of this. Not many. 1,500 though isn't too bad. We can call in our allies, so we can call you in. I'm just going to pay the prestige. It doesn't matter really at this point. And then we're going to try and relocate ourselves into North Africa. And then I'll see. I think we will lose the ability to do it again. But I kind of just want to see whether that is the case. Because again, if you guys are trying it, if you want to see whether you can do it, and you're watching this video, you'll know for sure. Right, let's get our army moving down here. I guess we'll just come in and siege his capital down. It would be funny if he sails north and tries meeting us. Oh, there we go. Nice. Norway's already here. They've beaten us to it. I suppose they have got the long ships. They are a little bit faster than us. But yeah, they're actually going to come down and help us here, which is crazy. They're landing up in the northern bit here, but I'm just going to land here and try and take their capital, I think. Oh, hello. They're here already. Oh, wow. Everyone else is here. Where are we? Oh, we're like last down here. We're so lazy. Yeah, they're going to land here and I guess fight this army. Oh, wait, no, they're going to come and help us out, actually. We will have to watch out. Sure, let's... Oh, no, we're already landing. I didn't mean to land. Quick, escape. We're going to do a classic Malforian. No. Oh, dear. Yeah, come in and pay homage to us. Thank you very much. I didn't mean to... Well, I did mean to land, but I meant to escape quick enough, but I didn't. Well, we're only going to retreat slightly up here, so sure, that's fine. Our allies are all here. You know, let's end this campaign as we started it with, you know, colossal mistakes. Our army's back. Yeah, let's lead it ourselves. Let's lead ourselves to glory. And I guess we'll just start at the top and head south. That seems like the way to do it. Let's give it a go. These guys are also going to siege stuff down. We have got a plague, so it's a kind of a good time to leave, I guess. Oh, yeah, there's one spreading here by the looks of it. Yeah, there is... The English flux. Oh, the English trying to take us out at the end. We are leading the army though, so in theory we can't catch it. We are in debt, but we're also getting out of that slowly as well. You can just see how much money we had. Now we're not having to deal with kind of the upkeep of the legend. And then as it's a mythical legend, with the changes they made recently, it will stick around, I think, for about 100 years before it does disappear. Whereas before they were disappearing way too fast. Now they do hang around that little bit longer. So we should be able to get the bonuses from it for quite a while. Right, let's go. I kind of want to cut this guy off and attack him before they meet up with each other. We've learned the Norse language. Yeah, because then they can't combine together. Look at his headdress. That's awesome. There we go. Do you know what? Let's just go up and defeat him in battle. That'll weaken him, and then we can move down. And I think we'll just siege down the capital and see what happens. We're no longer in debt, so that's going to help us in these battles as well. There we go. We defeated them. Right, let's just get sieging. We have got our allies all around us, so... they will be able to help us in these fights as well, unless they start to disappear. We do still have this plague hanging around, but it's fine. And then, as I say, we'll have a look and see if we could do another legendary adventure. I believe you can only do it once. We shall see. Obviously, we could do another legend that gives us the same ability. So there is a way we could do it in the long term if you did really want to kind of role play that way. Or if, to be honest, we kind of just gathered some land in probably France. We gained some land down here somehow. We'd probably be close enough to do it, but that would be a whole other process. So we're just going to try this out to end the series. Yeah, there we go. Our allies just wiped out that army. It's a shame when you complete it, it doesn't change your culture to like Egyptian or something. I kind of feel like it should do that, but I guess it doesn't. Yeah, if you could unlock like the Egyptian culture, if you could also unlock some kind of ancient Egypt, is it Karnate or something like that? Probably butchered the naming there, but that would be awesome as well. If you could unlock those and then start converting Scotland into Egyptian. We're 59% through. Do you know what? Let's just siege their capital down. We have captured some people as well, but to be honest, we don't need the money anymore. Now we're not sustaining that legend. We are making a decent amount of money. Oh, their army's coming back. Are they going to attack us? Are you going to come and help us? Oh no, they're going to hang around up here. That's fine. We'll siege down their capital. That should give us enough percentage to win. If not, we might have to fight them like a few more times. Although it looks like our allies are potentially going to do this. A Liberty faction? I will not be threatened because if we win this war, we're going to leave you behind anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know who takes over. Do we move it to our heir or something like that? We can actually have a look and see if we enforce demands here. Oh, they're destroyed or given independence. Old landed family titles will be destroyed or given independence. And then we get some additional stuff down here. So that's actually an interesting way of doing it. I guess it makes sense because all the ruling class have just left. So that is kind of how it worked. I wondered whether you could give it to like your son and say, I'm going to go do this, and you can kind of take over for me, kind of abdicate your previous role. And we've nearly sieged this down. To the Serene King of Scotland, you've surely heard the good word of my legend. It would behoove you to tell others about it. So she's coming to us and saying like, hey, I've got this legend. Why don't you tell it? And you're going to give us 155 gold to do it. I'm going to say, no, we're not going to do that. She's got the conquest of the Kingdom of England, I guess because she won a war to take the throne. Oh no, 78%. We did steal some stuff though. I guess we'll come up and just siege this down and then maybe find his army. What are we on? 45%. Joe, we might just siege somewhere else down as well. What are we at? 93. Yeah, come on. If we attack his army one more time, I think we will get enough from that to win the war. 98%. Oh, we lost this. It was stolen. Oh, has he sieged down the capital? Oh, he has. Okay, well, never mind. I mean, we're busy down here. We're trying to move where we live, if it's all the same with you. Let's have a look. So we don't want to lose that other war, I suppose. Oh, actually, we can't get any more from battles. So, yeah, we really should siege down something else down here. I guess we'll go for this. Far from home. We're far from home, but so is she. She's going to join our court. We've just got to siege this down, and then we should win this. Unless we lose this other fight, and then... Oh, actually, do you know what? This is just for liberty, isn't it? It's just to lower our crown authority. Yeah, it is. Joe, I'm just going to surrender this. That's fine. Just go away. We lost some legitimacy because we just ended that war with a faction, but there's no point fighting it. We're going to be leaving those lands anyway, so it's fine, really. Oh, she wants to give us 160 gold now to spread it. Again, I'm going to say no. And there we go. We've won this war. So in theory, this should become... I guess, does it become Scotland? I hope it does. I hope we move the title down. No, it doesn't. Oh, that's unfortunate. I kind of think it should. That would be awesome. If, like, the old title is given up here, and then it kind of moves down here. I think that would be more fun. But anyway, that's how it works. Very much like the Varangian Adventures. We can start a legend, Conquest of the Kingdom, so we can actually activate this one and kind of celebrate the fact that we've moved our kingdom down here, which is pretty cool. It is a heroic one. So yeah, we could finish this, and then again, I think at Mythical, or even Illustrious, we would get the ability to move to another kingdom. So in theory, we could found this new legend, get it up to a tier 2 legend, and then use that to come all the way over to Egypt and take this off them. So there is a way for us to do it. If you did want to do that, I'm not going to do this on this campaign because the main aim was just to get the achievement. And although it would be fun to move to Egypt, that would basically end the campaign anyway at that point. Yeah, that is where we're going to leave this. A little bit of a shorter episode today. I didn't expect to get this so quickly and to be able to kind of implement the change that quickly as well. A lot of fun though. As I said at the end of the last episode, definitely give this achievement a try if you haven't already. I think it's a really interesting one. It's obviously a custom one to Scotland. I'm sure there's many of these around the map that you can do. There's obviously the heirs of Charlemagne, and there must be plenty more that are kind of special ones to certain areas, certain cultures and kingdoms, and they have different requirements to kind of tell a story. This one obviously not a real one. The heirs of Charlemagne, more of a real story. There's also like heirs to the Romans and things like that. There's plenty more of these that you can be doing, but I definitely do this one. I think it's really, really fun. As I said, you can ally with England if possible, and then use that to protect yourself whilst you build up the currency and the requirements to get the legend, and then start building that up. And then as you get to tier 3, as we saw, it's just crazy expensive. Now, we could have probably afforded it if we built some more buildings, maybe had a stewardship focused character. We probably would be able to afford a tier 3 and spread it even further, but I think this is a good place to leave it. Let's have a look. Where's our legend? Spread pretty far. I like how far it got spread. I do like that it got spread into France, even through none of our own deeds. It kind of got spread there because at the time the King of England was heralding our glory. and spread it there himself. But anyway, on that note, as always, hit that like button if you've enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this campaign, let me know in the comments down below if you give it a try. And if you've got any ideas for any future campaigns, let me know in the comments down below. I have a big whiteboard, basically, of all the different things I want to get to, and I'll add it on there, and in the future, either in a Let's Play campaign or in a live stream, we can give them a try, because I like playing in different areas, doing different ideas. And as for the next campaign on the channel, I'm not 100% sure. We might do a mod campaign, or we might pick somewhere else and maybe try get the Black Death and see how that plays out as well. But yeah, we'll leave it there for today. Hope you enjoyed the campaign. Subscribe if you did and you haven't already. You know you want to. There's plenty more coming in the future. But we'll leave it there. We'll leave the Sons of Scoda now in North Africa. And I'll see you in the next one.